Gar's petrified. Oh no. Yo, I got the Mr. Gar. This is the Swordian team proceeding to take Mikheil. Affirmative. So this is where Heavenly Host had their army stationed. That's right. Come on, let's find the hover cruiser. Now that you mention it, why'd you leave the aerial cities behind? If you guys destroyed them before, they wouldn't have been abused like this. Of course, we considered such an idea after the last Heaven and Earth War. After considering the negative impact it would have had in the environment, we decided to sink them into the ocean. So after the final battle, we'll have to be sure to take care of them this time. Never thought I'd hear you say that. You noobs thinking that Hugo is gonna be the final boss. What, is that weird? No, I have to admit, I'm pretty impressed, you're right. Before we can do that, we'll need to stop Hugo first. Right. Classic JRPG, thinking that Hugo is gonna be the final fight. Oh, well, the thing you're talking about, Wolfen, we'll probably do it. I mean, just remind me, and I'm down for it, as long as I know what it is, and you remind me, and it sounds like something I want to do. What on earth? Oh, okay. He had a helmet on. I thought he just had a weird-looking face. Make the hammer. Mary's gonna be good here. Oh, thank you, Rudy. Can I get a hit in, please? Never mind, lightning assault is bad on them. Oh, they resist hammer. Never mind. I was reading that backwards. Classic me. Ow. Alright, giant, weird little robot thing. Oh, calm down, calm down. Calm down. I'm one waifu. Ba-bum. Yo, Infernal Rampage. That sounds awesome. I want to see what that does. Oh, I never saw the skiff. Finding a floating cruiser. I could talk, I swear. Get a floating cruiser and head for Dicroft. We have to stop Hugo at all costs and get the Eye of Antimony back. Floating cruiser is located deep within Mikheil. Floating cruiser is located deep within Mikheil. I don't know why I bothered reading that again if it was literally just the other cutscene. Oh, I remember this. Plus, I played other games that have a puzzle like this. I know. This is like the Bendel Tower from Tales of Graces. That's clearly what I was thinking of when I was like, hey, I remember this. Yo, that's awesome. Ow. That's cool. I like that. Nice old Infernal Rampage. Get him, Gar. Get him, Gar. Oh, it's Azure Wave again. Yo, 7,000 experience? That's insane. By the way, chat, I saw, I don't know if there are any Marvel fans here. I'm gonna do you all a favor and give you some very, very helpful advice. Don't watch Morbius. I went to the theaters, I think it was Saturday. It was actually one of the worst Marvel movies I've ever seen. Probably even the worst. So, I would not recommend it at all. Which, I'm gonna be honest with you, I had no expectations for that movie. Like, I was like, hey, I'm not expecting much out of this. It's like, whatever. I just went with some of my friends, and I'm like, hey, why not? What's the worst that can happen? And it was bad. It was really, really awful. There was nothing about the movie that was like, you know, that was interesting. Like, even the action scenes were like, okay. Like, the characters weren't interesting. The storyline was a mess. The characters were not interesting. Even the action scenes were like mediocre, some of them, or decent. They were like, okay. The animation wasn't really that good. Incredibly rushed as well. Plus, I don't even think it was 2 hours long. I think it was like 1 hour and 40 minutes. It was super, super rushed and so disjointed. It was so bad. I did not like that movie. And, like, I haven't liked every single Marvel movie. Like, when it comes to Marvel movies, Venom 2 comes to mind. Like, Venom 2 wasn't like it was like a meh movie. Venom 1 was good. But Venom 2 was, like, not as good as the first one. But, this was worse than Venom 2. It's easily, like, the worst Marvel movie I've ever seen. So, you know. So, yeah, I would not recommend watching it. It was a waste of time. Which I had no expectations already, so it's not like I was disappointed because I wasn't expecting it to be good. I was just expecting, like, a whatever. Like, I wasn't really expecting anything. Oh, I plan to watch Sonic 2. Yeah, I'm going this weekend. Sonic 2, I hope, is good. I'm looking forward to that. But yeah, Sonic 2 this weekend, Doctor Strange next month. I'm very excited for the Doctor Strange movie. I hope that one's good. That's gotta be good. I really hope that movie's good. I have high hopes for it. Both Sonic 2 and Doctor Strange. Yeah, Venom 2 was like... It wasn't like awful. But as far as Marvel movie standards go, I'm like a big Marvel fan. So as far as Marvel movie standards go, Venom 2 was not good. Also, as a sequel to Venom 1, Venom 1 was pretty good. It wasn't like my favorite of the Marvel movies or anything, but it was pretty good. Like, I liked it. I liked Marvel. I liked Venom, the first one. But Venom 2 was like, meh. I have to put this one back. Heard things about Sonic 2. I hope Sonic 2 is good. I like the original Sonic movie. I'm looking forward to them, like, because they're bringing Tails and Knuckles into the movie now, and they're gonna actually have, like, Chaos Emeralds and stuff. So I'm looking forward to seeing how they incorporate the plot of Sonic, of, like, the things from the games into the movie. That's gonna be interesting. Like, the first movie did a good job of setting up Sonic. So, I look forward to seeing what the second one does. Plus, I'm a fan of Sonic. I don't like New Age Sonic anymore. I'm not really a fan of the newer Sonic games, but when it comes to, like, Sonic Adventure, Sonic Adventure 2, Sonic Heroes, I love those games. Those games are great. The classics I like. Everything up to... Shadow the Hedgehog, probably. I know Shadow the Hedgehog's a controversial game, but I don't think it's bad. Even Sonic 06, I have a soft spot for it. Even though I don't think Sonic 06 is a very good game, I don't really dislike it that much as other people. Big the Cat's the main character. Oh no. Sonic 3, every character in the movie. Exactly. Just bring, like, Amy Rose or Shadow. Cannot wait for Shadow to eventually make his appearance. Dude, I love it. Infernal Rampage. It's so awesome. Mary is truly amazing. Get him, Gar. Gar couldn't even reach him. Nice job. Yo, she got money from that? She could, like, steal from the enemy? I mean, she's like a, that's her kind of character. Man, Tales of Destiny just has such good music. Tales of is not known for having bad music by any means, but when I think of best soundtracks, Tales of doesn't even... As much as I love this series, the series does not come to mind when it comes to best music. Like, the music is good, don't get me wrong. They got some standout tracks, but when it comes to the overall OST, I think of other games like Persona and Valkyrie Profile is a really good soundtrack in my opinion. But, I mean, the music's good. It's never bad. Rarely it's bad. But, you know, Tales of Destiny is up there as one of my favorite OSTs and Tales of. I said this already, but Arise and Vesperia are also very up there in OSTs. Zestiria is probably not too far behind either. Oh, Blaze and Team Chaotix and Silver? Yeah, I can't wait to see them, too. If they like, get... Like, I would hope they get movies, I don't know. I'm not really sure how far they're gonna go with the whole Sonic movie. Like, I would expect to at least see Shadow. Like, they're following the plot of, like, the original Sonic games, like Sonic 1, 2, and 3, and now Sonic 3 and Knuckles. Because of Knuckles' inclusion, and he's, like, working with Eggman. But, look, I'm really curious to see how far they're gonna go. I would hope... Yo, 9,000 experience? Dude, they just keep one-upping on the XP. I'm like, hey, that's a lot of XP. And then when I see it's a lot of XP, they're like, hey, here's even more XP. It's insane. But I am looking forward, back to Sonic, I am looking forward to seeing how far they go with the Sonic movie, like, in terms of game followings. I would expect, it'd be weird if they didn't have a movie relating to Shadow. I would expect them to at least go to Shadow, because Shadow has become, like, a big part of Sonic, I feel. Shadow's one of the, like, more popular characters of Sonic. Even more so than Sonic himself, I would argue. Like, everyone knows who Shadow is. He's as iconic as, like, Cloud is in Final Fantasy, I feel. So it'd be really weird if they didn't have Shadow, at least. Therefore, they would have to go to Sonic Adventure 2's plot. Sonic Adventure 2 is my favorite Sonic game. I can't wait to see how they do that, if they do it. I just hope they don't ruin it or anything, but, you know, I am looking forward to it. And Amy. Amy, too, they would have to add. It'd be really weird if Amy wasn't part of it. Again, Shadow's a popular character, more popular than Amy, but, like... Amy's an integral part of the Sonic universe as well. Like, I'm not saying they're never gonna make Team Chaotix or Big the Cat and Blaze and Silver. They definitely could. But, like, that's really, like, skipping a little bit too far. I feel like they have to, like... Again, they could do it, but, like, I really feel like Shadow is, like, the definite must they have to do. That'd be a missed opportunity if they had Sonic as a movie, like a live-action movie, and didn't have Shadow incorporated into it. That'd be, like, a missed opportunity. Like, the others, sure, it'd be cool, but, like, they're not as iconic as, Shadow is, I feel. Still, I would love it, though. I would love to have Blaze, Silver, Omega. Yeah, Omega's a cool character. Rouge the Bat. I would love to have them in the movies, too, but obviously, I feel like Shadow's the much more iconic choice that they would go with. Well, I mean, theoretically, they would go with Shadow. It's just a matter of... It's really a matter of if they're gonna stop after Shadow or keep going. I guess it would depend on how successful the movies are doing. I'm down. I look forward to it, seeing what they do with that. But yeah, Sonic 2 I can't wait for. I'm gonna see that this weekend. It's gonna be... That's hopefully gonna be a good movie. I need it because, man, Morbius was such a bad movie. I need a good movie now to, like, wash that all down. And this is coming from someone who had, like, little expectations for Morbius. Like, I expected nothing. and that movie still managed to be like, oh, awful. I was expecting it to be like, hey, it's all right. It's not great, but it's not bad. But man, it sucked. I've got nothing positive to say about that movie. I guess the most positive thing I could say is that it's not super long. I don't even think it reaches the 2-hour mark. It gets to like 1 hour and 40 minutes or something. I looked because I was like, hey, like, I think I looked and I was like, hey, how long is Morbius? I watched the movie and I was like, that felt short. How long was that? I looked it up and it said 1 hour and 40 something minutes. And I was like, dude, really? Like, I could see it. It does feel short, but Marvel movies normally hit the 2-hour mark. But yeah. Sonic 2 is 122 minutes? Oh, so Sonic 2 is longer than Morbius. Insane. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Like, Marvel movies normally hit that 2-hour quota. That's probably, if you had to put a gun to my head and say, hey, say one positive thing about Morbius, the fact that it wasn't super long. But that's not enough to, like, justify the rest of the movie. The main thing is, it felt insanely rushed. The story felt so unfinished. Like, I feel like if they had more time to, like, fine-tune it, it could have been interesting. It just felt so rushed to me. And again, the characters weren't interesting enough to me. Like, I was not, they were very dull and uninteresting to me. And again, the story just felt so rushed. So maybe if they had more time to fine-tune it, it could have been at least a little bit better. But no. And even the action scenes weren't as standout as other Marvel movies. Like the Spider-Man movies or Black Panther or the Guardians of the Galaxy. Like, those movies are, like, astounding. They're phenomenal. But, like, nah, this one was, like, not even decent. It was just really bad and a joke, honestly. Yeah, there's my Morbius rant. I just wanted to bring that up at least once in the stream. And now I did. I didn't know Morbius was coming out till a week before release. Me too, honestly. Yo, we got tidal wave with Philia. That's awesome. Me neither, honestly. I think I found out about Morbius probably 2 weeks before, maybe a week before. It was like less than a month before it came out, which is, you know. I wasn't even planning on seeing it, honestly, and then I just did. But you know what? Like, even Venom 2, again, Venom 2 wasn't, like, great. It was meh. But, like, Marvel movies fairly, they don't disappoint me. Rarely. So, you know, having, like, 2 Marvel movies, there's probably another one I can't think of right now. And I haven't seen all the Marvel movies, but, you know, the ones I've seen haven't really disappointed me. There have been some better than others for sure, but they definitely haven't all disappointed me in that way. So having Morbius be like, eh, and Venom be like, eh, it's like, you know, it's not a big deal. Marvel still makes great movies. IMO. Oh, I did this wrong. It's good. It's mercifully short and good for a nap. Exactly. I saw another teleporter somewhere, like all the way back there. There were like 4 teleporters. Yeah, we're gonna have to use those teleporters. Okay. I saw there were like 4 different teleporters, so maybe we have to go, like, use one and get the red and purple closer or something? I don't know, dude. That's my guess. Little ice tornado. Oh, calm down, calm down.